Morning and welcome back on the Sunrise News feed this morning. Elon Musk has become the first ever trillionaire in the world after his company SpaceX went public and stocks surged on Wall Street.
Okay, to put $1 trillion in perspective, you're seeing it there, it's 12 zeros after the one, and Elon's salary is 5 million times the average American family. He could buy the New York Knicks more than 100 times. Extraordinary stuff. Let's bring in journalist Suzanne Mostyn and broadcaster Justin Smith. Morning to you both.
Good morning.
It's an obscene amount of money, isn't it, Suze?
It's a complete chunk of change. I mean, it's inconceivable it's so large, right? And it's silly money when you think it's 12 zeros. How many people would even know how to write that, let alone count it, let alone know how to manage it? This is the guy who now with his IPO SpaceX, is going to roll it in even more. And what is he doing? What is he and the rest of the oligarchy, these loaded guys with their political views, what are they doing with the money? Are they doing a great Burt family donation of $40 million to MND? He's got Starlink, he can control communications, he can turn it on and off at will. He's putting up all these satellites into space. He is all powerful. I mean, I just think it is obscene, Mon, and what we could do with that money here on Earth rather than worrying about life on Mars. I just think we've got our priorities all wrong. Save planet Earth first before you shoot for Mars.
Yeah, the his charity endeavours are complicated, actually. We've got a New York Times journalist coming up in the next sort of 10-15 minutes who has spent years looking into this and can break it down for us.
Yeah, I mean, it is, though, a huge amount of money here. I just want to put it into context for you, Justin. It would take 2,700 years to spend $1 trillion if you spend $1 million a day. I mean, when we now look at the system, is the system broken? Has capitalism jumped the shark? Have we gone too far?
Yes. I need after we talk about figures, and I looked at all your zeros on the screen there before, I need a little bit of a lie down.
Yeah.
You need to have a little bit of a rest before your brain can sort of start comprehending everything that goes in there. It's just a shame he's such a tosser. But it is.
So you really think, Justin?
It is completely out of whack, though. I mean, and on Sue's point just there, you've got a country, the richest country in the world, with the very first trillionaire in history, and there will be people in hospital waiting rooms right now that aren't on bad wages at all, but will be wondering how they're going to get through the next part of their life
that's not
because the
fault,
treatment
though,
is
Justin.
so expensive.
Yeah, no, I know that's not his fault, though. But is it a fault, therefore, of the system and of governments to limit this? But then are we stifling creativity and entrepreneurship and these big thinkers?
We can still have all those things without having this kind of gross. Look, he has done. There's good things he's done. I wouldn't exactly call him a friend of the worker when you look through some of the things that he's done to his staff and some of the fights that he's had with his staff over the years. I wouldn't call him a mate of the average guy. But yes, we need explorers and we need entrepreneurs. We need people like this. But just such a gross divide between the people in the waiting room and a guy with who has more money that he could possibly spend in a million lifetimes.
Yep.
He's a Bond villain, guys. He is a classic Bond villain. Let's see what he does in the future.
Just needs a hairless cat.